Listen. Good morning, Trinity Trailblazers. I'm news reporter Julia Wad.
And I'm news reporter Gavin Marambo.
And you are watching WTES Channel 6 News.
Today is Wednesday, November 20th, 2019.
Please stand for our Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence.
Please be seated.
Today, the cafeteria staff is hard at work preparing PB&J sandwich, cheeseburger, French burger combo.
And a choice of 3 sides: Caesar side salad, honeydew chunks, 100% fresh fruit juice.
Now to Sophia Gauss with our weather, birthdays, and special announcements.
Good morning, Trailblazers, and happy Wednesday. We're starting to warm up a little bit outside. We should have great weather by Friday for our Grateful Games, and we're excited about that. We want to remind everybody that we do have a fire drill happening today, so at some point during the day, we're not going to say the exact time, but at some point during the day, we will be having a fire drill, so just be prepared and remember to follow your teacher's directives at that time. Also, we want to thank everybody who came out yesterday to our PDQ Spirit Night. We had a great time. We had a really good turnout at PDQ. A lot of staff members were there, and a lot of families came out to enjoy our first PDQ Spirit Night, so that was a lot of fun. And we have some more information about our upcoming Grateful Games I know you wanted to share.
Yes, we've been looking for 2 videos on 2 of our games to kind of help us out, and we couldn't find any. So I'm going to do the best I can to describe them just a little bit so that when you go outside, you'll know what's going on. The first one is like a giant croquet set, and it's going to be like a relay race. Students will line up at the starting line. It'll be a 2-player game. Each one of you will have a different color ball, and you're going to have to go through all of the arches and come out at the end. And the first person that goes through every single arch will win. So you're going to kick that ball using your feet through the hoops, all of the little hoops, to the very end. And the person that goes through all of the hoops and gets to the end first wins the game. And then you can go back and get in line if you want to play that game again. So once again, it's kind of like croquet, but just it's more like a relay race with it. Yeah, like a soccer croquet. The other thing that we have out there, and again, we don't have a video or a picture for it, is like a lawn dart set. So think of like a hula hoop that's laying on the ground and one on a little bit farther away, and you'll have these lawn darts that you're going to throw and try to get inside those circles. If the dart lands in that circle, you get a point. And I think you only have like 3 to throw for each person. And so if you get them in there, the person with the highest amount of points wins. Very simple. So you throw, you stand apart from each other, you throw darts at the other person's circle, and every time you get one inside the circle, you get a point. So those are some other games that you're going to see out there tomorrow at the Grateful Games. But now let's find out what our words of wisdom are.
Good morning, Trinity Elementary. This is Stella Hunt with a few words of wisdom. What do you think of when you hear the word charity? Do you think of money or your parents give to the poor? Do you think of blankets passed out to the homeless? These certainly are acts of charity, but charity is much more than giving things to those in need. Listen to the words of Muhammad and the prompt of Islam. Every good act is charity. In other words, every time we do good, we are being charitable. Why? Because every good act helps those around us. Every good act ripples out into the world and helps everybody. Today, be kind and charitable to others. Do something especially good for someone else. This is Stella Hunt leaving you with a few words of wisdom and reminding you that there's never a wrong time to do what's right. Now let's go to our other words of wisdom.
Good morning, Trinity Elementary. This is Carly DTA with a few words of wisdom. American athlete Muhammad Ali once said, "A man who has no imagination has no wings." He's saying that our imagination allows us to soar to greater heights. Think about it. If we can't imagine ourselves as successful human beings, we may never spread our wings and fly toward our dreams. So before you go to sleep tonight, take the time to turn off the TV, the radio, and the video games, and the CDs. Sit quietly, be still, then spread your wings and fly to your imagination. Imagine your goals and dreams. Remember, you are a unique human being with unique dreams, and one of those dreams might someday make a huge difference in our world. This is Carly DTRA leaving you with a few words of wisdom and reminding you that there's never a wrong time to do what's right. Now back to administration for a summary.
Thank you so much for those words of wisdom. Two great sets of words of wisdom, especially the first one thinking about charity. It's absolutely true. That's not just about giving something. It could be as simple as doing something. So doing a kind act for others, giving your time to help out. Those are all charitable things you could do, especially this time of year when we're really looking to be charitable to those in need. And the second set of words of wisdom, I always think about on interviews. When you're older and you're going to interview, a lot of times they'll ask, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? And that makes you really think about what are your future goals, what are your future visions, and then the other part of that is, what do you have to do to get to that point? So you might say, I see myself being in a certain position or doing a certain thing, and then you can set yourself some small step goals to get to that point. But remember to always set those goals and work hard to achieve them. So thank you so much for both those sets of words of wisdom. Now back to our anchors.
Thanks for watching WTAS Channel 6 News. I'm news reporter Julia Awad.
And I'm news reporter Gavin Merrill.
Be responsible,
Be respectful.
be safe.
Be the best you can be.
The choice is yours.
Have a wonderful Wednesday.